YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Ray. I am the original ordinary guy. Back again with another video for you guys, man. It's a rainy day out here in Dallas, Texas. Headed to the gym in Arlington, taking a little bit of a trip. Get a new scenery, get some new scenes. I haven't been to Arlington in quite a while, so we're gonna head out to Arlington right now. Fellas, if you're 30 plus, there's no pressure for marriage, kids, girlfriend. Take that pressure off of you, right? Take it off of you. I'm here to tell you, since I've been back home, I've been seeing family members, I've been seeing friends, things of that nature, ran into some new people, but friends and family have been asking me about marriage and girlfriend and all types of things dealing with relationships, right? Dealing with, the opposite sex and things of that nature. And I've told them all the same thing. Nothing has changed since I've left, other than the type of women, somewhat of the type of women I am meeting, different from the women in Dallas. There's a big difference there. But other than that, as far as my marital status, nothing has changed. Kids are still on the horizon, but I'm not pressured. I'm not intimidated. I'm not anxious. So I'm excited because I know what I possess. I know the path I'm choosing to be on. I'm playing it smart, probably, and some will even say a little bit too smart. You know what I'm saying? I can concur to that. Somewhat, it might be a little too smart, but I'm on the right. I feel like I'm on the right path. I see I'm on the right path. I'm getting signals. I'm getting signs I'm on the right path. And I'm looking at the dating game. I'm looking at the nature of the women in the West, because I live in America. I'm looking at the nature of the women in the West, and I'm so glad that it's turning out the way it is. So that pressure, because I had it too. I had the pressure. I was anxious. I was like, man, I'm looking at the clock like, oh man, come on. Not knowing that my 30s are I'm inching into my prime. And of course, I was in that pressure as well with my friends getting married. Majority of my friends are married or have kids or fathers or mothers and things of that nature. I was like, yo, I feel like I'm losing out. I feel like I'm missing out on life, but I'm not, and you're not. So that pressure, if you got any pressure, any tension within that choice that you've made, or you're just like, what, F it, because you see what's going on, you see how things are going, I don't blame you, man. I can't blame you. You know what I'm saying? You're making a decision that's right for you. You're making a decision that's right for your future. And you not wanting to bring kids in here if you know that'll be detrimental to your future, and you know that the way the world is going, the way society is moving, you like, I would never bring a child into this world. Just now, I watched the video just a couple hours ago. In 2026, they're gonna start putting mandatory DNA tests after children are born, which I think is magnificent. You know what I'm saying? Je ne sais quoi. I think that's beautiful. It should have been, it's 10 years too late, 20 years too late, but shoot, better now than never, we got it. And I think that's magnificent. And I think that is gonna push more men, not a lot, not a whole bunch, but I think it's gonna push more men to be confident to have kids. It's gonna be, I'm like, I feel more confident about having a child now. Actually take care of a child that's mine, whether I'm with the mother or not. Because like I know a lot of men that have kids, those kids aren't even theirs. The women know it. Even some of the homies might know it. I might know it, but they don't know it. Or they don't wanna come to wits with that. They don't wanna meet that head on, because they probably been in that child's life forever, for a long time. And I know that can hurt, that can be painful. But at the end of the day, that new law is gonna rip that Band-Aid off a bit, right? So all this pressure that you might be feeling, relax your mind, relax yourself. Do you like the dating scene? Are you like, I'm excited for this? Are you excited? Or do you feel pressured? You know what I'm saying? Answer me that. Is it excitement, or do you feel pressure? Because sometimes we can get those two things kind of mixed up. Do you feel it in your stomach? Do you feel it in your chest? Do you feel it in your mind? Is it brain fogging you? What's the feeling that you feeling? You're like, you know what? Kids, I gotta have kids. I gotta hurry up. What is it? And then figure it out, and then fix it. start to live with it and start to fix it. I had to. There's no pressure, fellas. Trust me. There's no pressure. There's no reason to be doom and gloom. I'll say this. If you could not get a passport and fly overseas and fly to different countries and live in different countries and get visas and get citizenships any other place other than the current country or continent that you're in currently, okay, there will be a cause for panic. I'll say it. I'll panic. If I didn't have the ability to go get a passport and move my life and do something different and work remote somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? Okay, now we can panic. Now we got something to talk about where it's like, hey, I don't know if I can manage. Like, America is not it for marriage. America is not it for kids. America is not it for a wife. You know, especially with all the liberal stuff going on. It's deep out here, bro. It's deep out here in the West. It's moving. And that's the thing about it, fellas. All this stuff that's being learned in the West, this stuff is moving everywhere else as well. Slowly but surely, I'm not going to say it's going to overtake it or captivate it or take a capture of it, but my goodness, it's eating at it like a fungus. You know, it's doing more damage than good, I'll say that. But that's where you come in. You be like, you know, I got my morals, I got my integrity, I got what I got. I know what I need. I know what's going on right here. So ain't no point in me just crashing out. I'm not crashing out about nothing if I can fix the situation. And those things I can't fix, guess what? I'm not worried about because it's not in my control. So so with those two options, we golden. I'm only gonna worry about what I can control, and I'm not gonna crash out on things I can't control. I'm golden. And when people ask me about kids and people ask me about marriage, give them a straight up answer. I give the same answer. Everybody get the same answer. I sound like a tape recorder. I'm almost getting tired of answering it, but I understand people ain't seen me in a year. They want to know what's going on. No, so I give everybody the same answer. And I understand people want me to have kids. They want family wants you to continue to build up all the family, more bloodline, things of that nature. I get it. I'm with it. Trust me, I'm with it. But even me being a man, even me being smart and how I protect my seed and who I'm very careful with my seed. If I'm that type of man, which I am, guess what? It's going to take a lot, not even a lot. It's going to take a good life point, I'll say that, to be like, you know what, right here, we have kids at this point and boom, we could take it further. Whether I'm having kids by one woman, two women, three women, doesn't matter, right? You know what I'm saying? Nothing is perfect. We can all say we want to have kids by one woman and one woman only, and it might not end like that. Of course, we know the world can't get populated if only one woman gets impregnated. You know what I'm saying? We got to do more than that. We got to put more legwork into that. But then that's going to take a whole nother construct of people to get on the same thing, get on the same page as everybody else. And we know how that's going at the moment. We know we are divided like hell right now. So that's another topic for another day. But fellas, there is no stress. There is none. I see a lot of guys on social media and in real life, they're stressed because their dating life is in the depths. It's in the pits of hell. And I get it. I understand it. I acknowledge it. I'm not blind to the fact that we're going through it as men. That we have a large group of men that want to, pass on their genes, pass on the blood, and they find it very difficult to do so. All these stipulations, all the restrictions, and then when you get into this age, fellas, another thing, right? I almost forgot about this, but I'm glad it just popped in my mind. You start to get this pressure, you start to get this panic if you don't take care of it, if you don't fix it, if you don't manage it, you start to get this panic and you start to be like, okay, you know what, stepdad. Woo. I seen a lot of guys do it. Hey, man, you know what? Ray, I ain't got no choice. Stepdad. I ain't got no choice. What other choice do I have? Well, all the women, blah, 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 blah. Ain't no woman that's not, that's the ones I like. All the ones I like got kids. Nah, man, you blind, bro. You blind, dog. Don't dig. Don't dig that hole deep like that. Don't bury yourself. Don't do yourself like that. Allow other people to judge you for the fact that you won't date women with kids or you won't take in other kids. Let them do that. You don't do that. That's not your job, bro. You let other people do that. So don't go to that side either. That's even worse. Like, that's even worse than not having kids. They're saying, F my bloodline. I'd rather say F my bloodline. You know what I'm saying? So, fellas, take control, bro. Take a chill pill, relax. If it's that difficult, if it's eating at you like that, sleep on it for a couple of days. Hell, sleep on it for a couple of weeks and then come back to the situation and then fix it. Saying, because it's not going nowhere till you fix it. You know how that is. Ain't nobody come to save you. You heard it all before. Especially with these situations right here. Your seed is important. No pressure, fellas. If you feel that pressure, relax. Go sit in a sauna. Go lift some weights. Go take a walk. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the homies. You know what I'm saying? Talk to my dukes. Talk to pops. Talk to your grandparents. Just talk about it if you need to talk about it. But don't make a stupid, horny, irrational decision like all hope is lost, because it's not. All right. Guess it's perfect time. I'm about to sit up in this traffic. Man, got 33 minutes till I get to the gym. I guess I'll just listen to some music, I guess. But definitely a warning, fellas. Definitely a warning. Don't panic. Do not panic at all. This is not the time to panic. All right. That's another day in reality for your ass. Love.